I'm back for more. Let's see what happens. Will anybody come back into the live chat now? I've already gone live. We shall see. Let's see what happens. Right, well, ladies and gents, I'd just like to bring your attention to Red Dead Railroad. Red Dead Railroad has come to my attention in that there's a lot of Old Wild West trains used in this layout. Hello, Timbersurf. Aha. Yes, a quick impromptu live stream regarding Red Dead Railroad. I just happened to come across this using a lot of the rolling stock that I use on the layout, which is Old Wild West. But what he's done is, oh, there's something there. Just cross that out. What he's done is build something like a 6x4 layout, so it's huge, and he's used he's recreated a lot of the buildings and the atmosphere in the game Red Dead Redemption. So he's pulled all of this off there, put it on a layout, and he runs these amazing trains. Joe Raider, this is one that would interest you. It's a little layout called Red Dead Railroad. I've given a brief overview in the description, which gives you some things to look at. And he's using a lot of the Old Wild West stuff that I'm really fond of. But he's built a layout which echoes the game, the computer game, Red Dead Redemption. Now, I'm not a big gamer, but my son is, so I know about this. And he's only got 74 subscribers, but there's such potential in this little tiny layout that, it's really, really good the way he's done it and the way he's gone about it. Absolutely fabulous. So I did want to mention this during my live stream, but with all the chaos of losing the live stream halfway through, it didn't work out. So I thought I'd come back on and give a shout out, like I said I was going to Red Dead Redemption. So as you can hear, I was going to ask if they had a YouTube channel. Yes, they do indeed. If you look in the description of this little live stream that I'm doing, the information's on there. But if you type in Red Dead Railroad, all as one word, you will see it come up. Only 74 subscribers, and I'm hoping that we can get him up over 100, something like that, for all of the huge work and effort that has gone into this tiny little railroad, which is really, really superb. The way he's gone about it is absolutely fabulous. There is a covering video, if you like, that was done by Kunru Rails, and it explains all of how he's gone about doing this little layout. Hi, Ian. I'm just giving a shout out here to Red Dead Railroad. If you put that in all as one word, it will come up as on the site. Most of it is just shorts at the moment, but it's going to gain traction. So I'd like you to be in on at the start of it's quite phenomenal, this little layout. If you're interested in the computer game Red Dead Redemption, you'll know that it's got a railway in it. There you are. Thank you very much, Timber. Sterling effort there, sir. Thank you for that. In my earlier live stream, just after I'd finished, the Class 86 ground to a halt and wouldn't move. There was a tiny bit of ballast stuck in one of the Ringfield motor cogs because they're open effectively on the old Ringfield motors. Just subscribe to Red Dead Railroad. Thank you, Dan. Currently has 75 subs. Heard of it but never played it. Has It's a very realistic old Wild West type game, and it's got railroads in it. Essentially, a rough copy of the Rogers 460, but it looks good. Uh, you could take the game apart, but that's just what he's done. He's got the essential parts of Red Dead Redemption, and building for building, put it all into this layout. Obviously, it's a 6x4, so it's a small layout, but the rolling stock he's got on it is exquisite, absolutely exquisite. Everything I've got in the way of rolling stock, this guy has got, and it's in its proper setting, if you like. So that's one really for, I mean, it's really aimed at the American railroads, but anybody who likes that kind of genre, it's as good as it gets. Okay, Dan, thanks for coming in. This is just a quick live because I said I was going to do it, and as long as I can keep this up and rave about it. Casey Jones era, absolutely. He's got a Tyco 460, same as I have. Athen 260s, lots of 440s made by Rivarossi and Bachmann. And they're all set in the period with the correct Overton coaches, etc. The doggies just joined me. Hello, Blondie. And yeah, it's really phenomenal. I looked at it, saw the overview that Cymru Rails did, and I thought, oh, this is fabulous. You know, this is just what I would have liked to have done with a railroad which was solidly Wild West. Yeah, really, really, really good. And it was an instant rave. Yay, Andy's back. Oh, I know what Doggy down here wants. She wants her usual walkies, which happens about this time. I'll be right with you, Blondie, sweetie. For those of you that haven't seen Blondie, here she is. Hey, say hello, Blondie. No, she'd rather look the other way. But there you go. Yeah, so Red Dead Railroad, I thought is a brilliant idea. Good girl. Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant idea to get all of the old time stock, similar to what I have, and put it in its correct tense, which is in the middle of this. There's like a village there with an earthen main street, and it's all brilliantly done. I think it's going to take off quite big time. There's lots that can be done with it, lots of different stock that can be chugging around all the time, and a lot of it has DCC sound, and I thought it was just brilliant. It was, if I went completely Wild West, this is the layout I would have liked to have built, and I thought, well, I really like to put it out there so everybody can get a hand on it. If that's your kind of thing, and it's very much my kind of thing, so I thought, well, I'll come on and do the right thing because I said I'd give him a shout out, and hopefully I've certainly done that. Yeah, I think it's well worth the effort to get in there and take a look at it, even if you're critical. I don't really think there's much to be critical about it because it's been so well done. It's just in its correct tense. And I thought, well, okay, yeah, I'll give him a shout out because at 74 subscribers, that's not enough for the magnitude of what this guy's achieved. So I think Cymru Rails knew that this was going on, and I think there's a close tie-up, but he captures it best. Whereas Red Dead Railroad at the moment is a lot of shorts and a couple of videos. That's going to expand, and I think it's going to get some bigger traction. So yeah, watch this space with Red Dead Railroad. You put that all in as one word, it comes up on the search engine of YouTube. Um, yeah, the trains are still tickling along behind me quite happily, and I realised why the Bachmann DBSO was showing white lights at the back. It's because I turned this engine around, so front was back and back was front. It's my own silly fault, but there you go. The Class 31 is still tootling along in the background, and yeah, it's turned out to be quite a fine day. That's why the doggy sort of came and got me. It's a nice day. I want my walkies, and she'll get it. Time now. We usually go out around about 4 o'clock, so it's coming up to that now, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Big shout out to Red Dead Railroad, and hopefully we can get them up over the 100 subscriber mark. So if you're watching this from the States, yeah, you enjoy this. I mean, it's difficult to get old time Wild West stuff in England. Anthony's helped me out a great deal with thanks, Joe. Yeah, Anthony's helped me out a great deal with getting things like this, which is a kit I've still got to build. The Arbor Models Sierra number 3. This is in actual HO scale, and that's what it looks like, the Sierra 460. So I've yet to build that, but getting this stuff is very difficult and expensive. Watching from the States, yeah, mum and son train rail fans. Yeah, this Red Dead Railroad, which has been out, they use lots and lots of motives and rolling stock that I'm familiar with, and it's taken me ages to put all of the bits and pieces together for the Wild West. And it's really difficult. I know how difficult it is. So for somebody to build a whole layout based on the Red Dead Redemption scenery, and then put all of these locos and rolling stock on there, which are period, with DCC sound, is really difficult in the UK. And this is a UK site. So I'm really dead chuffed that somebody's actually done this, and I'm surprised that nobody in the States has done it. But there it is, it exists, and I hope you enjoy it. That I put a little indicator of the video that Kumru Rouse did, which gives a brilliant overview of the whole what he's tried to achieve. And it's excellent. It's about 40 odd minutes long, so that's in the description of this little live stream. And Tammy, Ray, I'm sure you'd love it. I mean, all the figures, the main street, which is all earth and soil, the buildings have been recreated from the game of the same name, and yeah, it's really good. So yeah, there's one for Ray. Cheers, Ray. Ray, this is UK stock running here. I thought I'd go nice and bright today, so we've got a nice blue train running past that way, which is in Anglia colours, and then going the other way is a Network Rail train, which is our maintainer of the railways in this country. and their stuff is all in yellow, which looks something like this. Pulling some ballast trucks, which cut all of the ballast around, so the gangs can work on it, can work on the track. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. So the whole priority of doing this little live is to get it out there that Red Dead Railroad is active, and it's a really, really great layout, brilliant idea to marry that with all of the trains that we can actually get, albeit it's very difficult to get UK American trains. Hello, Wesley. Nice to see you. So yeah, check out Red Dead Railroad. If you can pop that in the chat again, please, Timbersurf, that would be very helpful. Wesley's 25 today, a quarter of a century. There's a milestone for you. How about that? And I hope you're having a wonderful day. So, yeah, so my trains are still tickling. The doggy is still waiting for me to do walkies. And not the sole purpose, because I like doing little live streams. Happy birthday, Wesley. There you go. How about that? And there's candles on the cake as well. Not 25, but you can't have everything, can you? Yeah. Oh, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. And many more birthdays I wish on you. Many happy returns to your birthday, as they say. What does Anthony put it as? Happy Womb Removal Memorial Day. Something like that. Yeah, Womb Liberation Memorial Day. Yeah, I think that was the gist of it. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there that there is a little layout called Red Dead Railroad, and it's certainly worth a bit of attention, because I think it's going to go far. It may well even make it out to the model railway shows and actually get shown. And I think people will lap it up, because there are so few people doing old Wild West type, or even up to transition in American stock, that I think it's been neglected for far too long. Just my personal opinion. And there's this rich history that nobody's tapping into, which is a shame, because it looks great. The balloon stacks, the motion of the wheels, the rolling stock, the Overtons, and the Harriman coaches, all fabulous stuff. And it's so overlooked that it's just such a shame, because I think it's really fabulous. And that's really what turned me on to model railways and model railroading. Watching Casey Jones, I thought that looks like what I feel is a steam engine, just like this. For me, that's what a steam engine looks like, a real bona fide steam engine. You've got the big lamp on the front, the pilot, which is otherwise known as the cow catcher. There's your pilot wheels, the main drivers right there. And because it's a Rogers locomotive, you had these two drivers here, and then an extended driver right under the cab, which is a good idea. And then you've got the various steam and sand domes, whistles, the bell. Don't get on that on many UK locomotives. And the balloon stack. And look at that cab. This side. Absolutely fabulous. This is what it's all about. Hello, what's all this? This is a quick shout out for a small YouTube channel at the moment called Red Dead Railroad. And It doesn't want to go back there. That's it. Obviously, I'm sitting in my shed with my little railroad, which is tickling along behind me. Bit of network rail and a bit of anglia coming this way. The doggy has joined me again. And oh, there's Ivo who's in there. So this is a shout out for Red Dead Railroad. It's out there. The details are in the description of this little live stream. And hopefully we can get it to catch on and get the attention that I think it deserves. So I'm going to chop this one off here. There's lots of railroaders around. Doggy wants me to walk her, which I will be in a minute. Lots of railroads around, lots of guys sitting in sheds and up in lofts and in basements doing railroading stuff. It's great. It's a very inoffensive pastime. Nobody dies in the making of model railroads. So it's a very fun thing to do. And you can take it as far as you want. You can have all the details. You can have no details. Just run the trains. It's and as you can see, some of my friends are in the chat. All of my friends, actually, they're all there, and I think they agree with me that it's unless the trains sneak up on you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they have a habit of doing that sometimes. But it's a pretty fun thing to do, and nobody dies or gets offended or anything like that. We pretty self-regulating in the model railroading and model railway pastimes, and we all get along. We all do much the same thing, run some trains and enjoy ourselves. So that's really what it's about. And people are generally mild-mannered when it comes to these kind of things, because unless you have a couple of rivet counters and they really disagree with everything you say, you should be doing it this way, you should be doing it that way, but a wrong way of doing it. We have the odd rifferosity once in a blue Monday here. Yeah, it's difficult to get anything old Wild West. That's really the point. And for somebody to build a layout, use their old Wild West stock, is really something worth cherishing. So I'm going to cut it there. Ivo, I hope you're having a great time over in the UK, taking in all of those museums, and hopefully we'll see some shots of that. And I know the weather's not great at the moment, but yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. Anyway, I'm going to chop it there, and everybody have a great remainder of their weekend, and take care out there, folks, and I'll see you soon. Adios, amigos.